guys, welcome back to Feed the Beast Unleashed, and this is episode 3, and I promised that we would do a little bit more Buildcraft today. We're going to do the Quarry. Yeah, the Quarry is fucking sick. It basically automatically mines stuff for you. It mines out an area of the world that you choose, and you supply it with power, and it runs, and yeah, it mines stuff and puts it in chests. So it's probably one of the top 5 most useful things in this mod pack. I'd say that's about fair. So how do you do a quarry? Shut up. Alright. I'm gonna find this motherfucker and I'm gonna kill him. Where are you? Mission successful. Anyway, so where was I? Right. The way to set up a quarry is first you need to pick out where it's going to be. And I like to put it beneath the ground. Because that means it'll get down to bedrock faster, and it doesn't have to waste a lot of time digging dirt in the top layers of stuff where you won't find much in the way of resources. So I like to start at about 40. You're right about there. You get some pretty good stuff from 40 on down. So once you pick a spot, you're going to need these things, and these are called landmarks, and they're just made from a redstone torch and some lapis. They're pretty easy to do, and you want to put them in a square formation around where you want the quarry to be. You place them down and you right click on them and it'll shoot out these laser beams once they're connected to each other. So as you can see, this is connected here and that's connected to the one down there, and that usually only need 3. Sometimes you need 4. It's a little bit buggy sometimes, and there are times where they won't connect because it's too large or it's too small. Like this, just play around with it until you get it right. And the next thing we do is when we get the quarry made, we put it right here, and this turns into some orange piping things that you'll see. So once you got the place set up, it's time to make the quarry. Now the quarry is fucking expensive. Like, it is really, really expensive. It takes 11 diamonds to make, so it's not something you make right off the bat. Okay, so we need a diamond pickaxe, that's 3 diamonds, and we need 2 diamond gears. So 3, and that's 7 left over. What? Where's the extra diamond go? No, it's 8. Wow, math. I was a finance major. Yeah, I have a degree in finance. Yeah. Makes you scared for the world of business, don't it? Okay, so we gotta make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gears. And they're actually easy to make, they're just expensive and time consuming. So I'm going to need a couple more sticks. Okay. You make them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was 6. And that makes wooden gears. So I have 7 wooden gears. And now you have to upgrade them to stone gears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now they're stone gears. Alright, how many of each do I need? I need 3 iron gears, 2 gold, and 2 diamond. Alright, so once they're stone gears, you make them into iron gears. Get the idea so far? Now I need 3 iron gears, so I need 2 gold. Let's make the diamond first, shall we? Actually, I can make them all at once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, perfect. That's 4 gold gears. So that's the 2 gold ones I need. And now I need 2 diamond gears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, those are all the gears I need. Now I need a diamond pick. So many diamonds to make this. Okay, and the redstone I remember went here. I don't remember the rest. I'm going to click on that. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That's a quarry. Okay. I really dislike the fact that it grays out my inventory whenever I type something in. Maybe there's an option to turn that off. But whatevs. Okay. Now, when you place the quarry down, it has to be at the corner, any corner, where one of these things is. So, boom! And it creates this stuff. I don't even know what to call that. A frame? It's basically a frame, like an iron frame around the whole area. And that'll show you where it's going to be. And did it give me a message? It will keep 9 chunks loaded. I think that means that it anchors those 9 chunks and makes sure they never get unloaded, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, oh crap. See how nice that inventory tweaks mod is? As soon as that thing broke, it gave me another one. Amazing. Okay, so now that we have our quarry, we need a way to power it. Now, traditionally, your first quarries, you would generally start with steam engines, but they were very slow. The more power the quarry gets, the faster it mines. So we want to make it go as fast as it possibly can, of course. So the next step up was generally the combustion engines, and those took oil. So you had to find oil somewhere in the world, and then you had to pump the oil, and you had to get it back to your base, or you had to, do the quarry at the oil area. And then once you did that, you had to refine it into fucking like gasoline, and then they pump it into the combustion engines. But the combustion engines, if they got too hot, they'd explode. So you had to pump water and fucking cool. We're not doing that. No, I hate that, and it's buggy because sometimes when you unload chunks and reload chunks, the combustion engine forgets it's full of water apparently, and it fucking detonates and kills everything. Yeah, it's terrible. I've had it detonate on me so many times, so I'm just not going to do it. I have found a better way to run a quarry without a lot of work and quite efficiently. And it's called the Biofuel Bioreactor and the Biofuel Generator. These two things. Now these are somewhat expensive. This one requires slime balls and this one requires blaze rods. So you have to have gone to the nether and found a nether fortress for this shit to work. So what these things do is they take organic materials like carrots, for instance, and that's what I usually use. I usually use carrots to fuel this. And it turns it into a liquid, and then that creates power. And it creates a lot of power. It's actually really efficient, even if you only use one type of fuel. And the more types that you use, the more efficient it gets. It's actually really, really cool. But you can just run it based off of a medium-sized carrot farm. It's pretty impressive. So what I'm going to do now is go craft the fuel thingies. So one quick note, there's two types of rubber in this mod, and it's this rubber from these rubber trees, which comes out looking like this black stuff, and then there's also this rubber bar, it's like a sheet, and it comes from this rubber. So I spent like an hour today looking for this type of rubber tree, which produces this raw rubber, and then I realized it's probably not in the mod pack anymore, so I was like flipping out. But then I realized that you could literally just take the industrial craft rubber, this black stuff, and you could put it in the furnace, and that will make this raw plastic that you need to build what we're building now. It'll build into plastic sheets. First it builds like this, and that gives you the plastic sheets that we're going to need for making this stuff. Alright, so we've got our two engines ready. It's actually one engine. It's the Biofuel Generator. That's the actual engine part. And then you have the bioreactor. Now you put the crap in the bioreactor, and that sends energy to the generator, which then powers the quarry. So all you gotta do, put the generator down next to the quarry and put the reactor down next to the generator. And that's it. I usually put a lever here to turn it on and off. But this is the bioreactor. Now this thing takes energy from bio sources and, well, turns it into energy for you to use. Now I'm not 100% sure on all the things it accepts, but I know it will accept carrots. Whoa, I don't want it to go. No, I don't want it to go yet. And you can see it's filling up the buffer when I put carrots in it. So if it goes down here, that means it accepts it. If it doesn't go down there, that means it doesn't accept it. Like I could put glass here and it doesn't go down there, so it doesn't work. So it takes saplings, and as you can see here, this is the efficiency bar. The more different types of things you put in, the more efficient it is. So does it take mushrooms? It does take mushrooms, but I want to save those. So I know it takes seeds. That's good. I don't think it takes wheat. I'm pretty sure it doesn't take wheat. And I don't know if it takes sugarcane or not. I don't think it takes sugarcane, but let's try sugar. It does not take sugar. Okay. I think it's because it sort of discourages you from having automatic farms just pump into here. I think that's the purpose, but maybe who knows what it actually is. But you can play around and find a whole bunch of stuff that works with it. I don't even know if an apple works. No, it doesn't. Okay, but really, realistically, you can just use carrots and saplings, or even I just use carrots, generally speaking, and it runs just fine. Now, let's turn it on. Now this is pulsing here, and it creates this buffer of bio liquid, whatever it is, and it pumps it into the generator here, and that creates the power. Now this thing should be running. You can tell generally that the first thing it needs to do is clear out the area it's stuck in. So right now it's stuck in, the quarry itself is stuck in a bunch of stone. So it needs to clear out this whole area where the frames are, right here. So this might take a little bit. So this is how you can tell if it's working. You see that little blue laser thing that's flying around and it's shooting the blocks out? You have to wait for this to finish if you're doing it underground. If you're doing it above ground, then it's not really an issue. It should start almost automatically, or almost instantly. But since I did it in the ground, it has to clear all this area first before the quarry actually starts digging. One tip, if you have water source blocks, like I might have to plug those up, or else the thing just goes and tries to destroy them infinitely, but they recreate themselves and it becomes a problem. So just make sure this thing is working when you set it up. So while your quarry is getting set up, it's good time to get your piping system in order. Now the piping system is what's going to pipe all the crap out of the quarry into your chest. So you have to set up the chest and the pipes. So first thing we need is a wooden pipe. How do I make this? I think like this. We get one wooden transport pipe to pull stuff out of the quarry. Now wooden transport pipes are used to pull things out of other stuff. So quarries pull stuff out of chests, that kind of thing. Generally you need an engine, like a redstone engine, to pull it out of chest, but since we're pulling out of a quarry it's already powered, so we don't need that. We're also going to want some cobblestone pipes to go from the quarry to our chest. But we also want a filtering mechanism. That's why I made these diamond pipes. It takes 2 diamonds for 8 pipes. Pretty expensive. I think there's another way you can do it, but I've always just been used to using the diamond pipes to filter stuff. So, a little difficult to explain, but I will just show you and make it a lot easier. So I'm going to need 1 cobblestone, 1 dirt, and 1 gravel. And I'll probably use flint as well, because these are the things that we want to filter out, because we don't want them filling up our chests. So if the chest gets full of dirt, cobble, etc., you know, the ores and stuff are not going to go in the chest, and they're going to fall on the ground and just disappear, and that's going to suck. So this is what we're trying to prevent. And I'm also going to show you another mod that's in this pack, and it's called iron chests. And I'm making a normal to iron chest upgrade, and that literally just makes the chest bigger. And then you can have also copper chests, gold chests, diamond chests, and then crystal chests. And the higher you go, obviously the bigger the chest is, the more it can hold. So here's our quarry, and that zombie's back, really. You son of a bitch. I thought I put torches in here. Where'd you come from? Okay. So here we are. And now I'm going to set up our pipe system. So first thing we need is our wooden pipe, and then our cobblestone pipes, and then our diamond pipes. The wood pipe goes on top of the quarry like that. And I think I will put the chest up against this wall. So how do I want to do this? I'll put one here. Actually, I'll move it back one. And I'll put the other one over here. Is that even? Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do now... Is this thing almost done? Yeah, it looks like it's almost done. So this thing should start working pretty soon. And stuff will start shooting out of these pipes. And now you have your wooden pipe and you connect it to your cobblestone. You can also use stone. You can use iron. Well, iron I think is a one-way pipe, but you get the idea. Other options are available. And this diamond pipe is going to be our filter. So we're going to connect that that way. That way. That's going to go in that chest. And this is going to go in this chest. And that's how you do it. So if I didn't have this diamond pipe here, they would just split. 50% of them would go into this chest, 50% would go into that chest. But then they'd be overflowing with, you know, dirt, cobble, and gravel, and flint, all the crap we don't want. So, in the diamond chest, we're going to look at the colors here. So, this chest here, everything that's in this red slot, you can filter out whatever you want. So I want to filter out dirt, gravel. Did it just dupe those? Okay, I guess it just duped stuff, so that's a bug. Anywho, that's actually useful, so I only brought one of each. So now the red area here will prevent dirt, gravel, cobble, and flint from going that way, and it will instead go this way into that chest, which will be our crap chest, and all the good stuff will go into this chest. I actually don't even need these duped things, so I can get rid of them. Okay, and that's all the filtering you have to do. Now, you know, you can set up much more complex stuff. You can filter, you know, redstone into one chest, diamonds into another chest, whatever you want with these pipes. And there's other sorting methods available. Red power used to be a lot better. I used to use red power pipes for this stuff, but unfortunately red power is not in this mod pack because it hasn't been updated. But that's pretty much all you have to do, and now I just have to wait for this quarry to finish leveling itself out. So this is the downside of making your quarry in a bunch of water, apparently. It's actually trying to destroy the water source blocks, and they just keep updating every time. So I'm going to need to build a wall and clear out all this water. Yay, Quarry's running! And as you can see, it automatically breaks the blocks, does that, and they come through this pipe here, and they should be filtered correctly. Yep. All the dirt and cobblestones go into the... Is that the way I want them to go? That's actually not the way I want them to go, but they're going there anyway. Okay, so if you put something in the filter in the color, that's the way it's gonna go. That's not the... That's not... what I thought it was it restricted them from going that way, but apparently that's what it makes them go that way. That's fine. It doesn't really matter what chest I have it in. So everything that is not dirt, cobblestone, or flint is gonna go into this chest. You can see it's everything. I apparently didn't pick up my landmarks. Alright, so that's a quarry. And this will run for quite a while, but you're going to have to keep replenishing it with the biofuel stuff. And it's a good idea for the first like 20-30 minutes to block up the wall in front of it, because mobs will spawn in there because you can't put torches there, or else the quarry will just take them out. So I'll just do this. And when it gets down a little bit, I'm gonna like build a bridge across it and dump some water down the middle, just in case, because when it hits lava, it won't continue. So you have to just dump some water in, fill it up with water, and make it obsidian. So that's the way quarries work. And as you can see, here comes the first ore. Excellent, excellent. I almost forgot. I was going to show you the iron chest mod. So you make a circle with this and a plank in the middle. That gives you the normal chest, the iron chest upgrade. And what you do is you just click on it, and we'll do it with this one too. And the iron chest has about the same space as the double chest. So now I basically have two double chests here. And I'm just gonna connect that. And that's probably a bad way to do it. It's going to bounce around between these two. Hopefully it doesn't go backwards. So, yeah, we're going to do this. Yeah. Most of it will go in this one, so... You know what? No, I better do this properly. I better make it 50-50. So we're going to do... something like this. Oh, shit's falling out of the chest, or out of the pipe. Oh crap, I don't have enough. Oh, do I have glass? Yeah, I do. Okay. Glass, cobblestone. Okay. There we go. That should be 50-50 now. Alright. And that's how you do the chest upgrades. You can also make them directly instead of doing the plank in the middle. You would have done a chest in the middle, and that would have been an iron chest. Very useful, very nice mod. And I'm gonna keep using those chests until we get into ME storage, which is quite a long way off because I need a lot of materials for that. So this is quite good in the meantime. Alright, the quarry's done. I left it running overnight. I got pretty much all the resources I spent on it back, plus probably twice as much, so it was quite successful. Now, it's filled with water, so what I'm actually going to pump it out using this Buildcraft Pump, which is easy to make. And as you can see, the water is actually going down. Perfect timing. Awesome. And I don't think you need to hook up any tanks to hold the water. It should just fill up the internal buffer, and then I think it actually just gets rid of it if you don't hook it up to a tank. And I don't really need to have water, to be honest. So I took the quarry out, and as you can see, these blocks actually decay once you do that, which is so nice because in the old Buildcraft they actually stayed behind and you had to take them out by hand, which was a total bitch. Alright, so next step is to find a new place for the quarry. I used to just make a really big fucking hole in the earth. Like I would do this and then I would build a quarry right next to it and it would just make one giant hole. But I realized after quite a while that that actually was causing a lot of lag, because when you like walk down here, even if you're above it and you look down, it has to render like the whole area, and that sucks. So I try to have at least a wall in between the quarries now, so I don't get all that lag. I might use this place for a mob trap. It's already dug out for me. I'll probably use one of them for a cactus farm, because it's good to have that for the Buildcraft waterproof pipe, and I can use it for other stuff as well. So probably do that. I think I can actually set up an automated cactus farm to feed the biofuel reactor. As I know it, cactus green, which is the when you put a cactus in a furnace and you cook it, I know you can use that to power the biofuel, so I can actually make a self-sustaining quarry basically just by having a cactus farm. I think that'll work, and that's one of my projects to work on in the future. But for now, ooh, I love that sound. For now, I'm going to pick a new place for the quarry, and it's going to go over here because over there is the ocean, and I really don't want to fucking do this whole thing with the ocean anymore, because that was a real pain in the ass. So yeah, but eventually what I also want to do is have like a central location for storage and for the energy production for the quarry. So like I could leave this stuff here and have an existing network and then put the quarry somewhere else, and then use tesseracts to transport or teleport power and items. So I'm going to do that eventually. I don't think it'll be anytime soon, so we'll give that a shot. And why is that gravel randomly falling? That is really creepy. Okay, so I need to find a new place for the quarry, but I think we'll be done with the quarrying for now. I think I'm going to finish the episode by talking about some more industrial craft stuff. I want to upgrade some of my machines. Okay, so I want to upgrade some of my machines. I want to upgrade the electric furnace to an induction furnace that makes it run faster. There used to be an upgrade for this macerator, but it doesn't appear to be in there anymore, which sucks. So that means I'm going to need a whole bunch of macerators just to keep up. One cool thing though, you can make overclocker upgrades for these machines, and they work in just about any machine. They're a little bit annoying to make, but they consume more power for each machine, but they actually increase the, or rather decrease the time it takes to do stuff. So I'll probably make a bunch of those, and I'll have like maybe 3 macerators. It really sucks that you don't have the rotary ones anymore. But we can upgrade the induction furnace, rather the furnace to an induction furnace. The only problem is we need another machine to do that, because we need to make these advanced machine blocks, and for the alloy and the carbon plate I need a compressor. So we need to build a compressor. So it's stone, a circuit, and a machine block in the middle. That's pretty easy. So we got the stone, that's the cobblestone. They're almost exactly the same in this texture pack, which is Fax Pure BD Craft, by the way, in case anyone wanted to know. And that's a compressor. It's pretty easy to make, and I got a spot for it right here. And now that I have the compressor, I can do stuff like this. I can take coal dust and turn that into raw carbon fiber, and I've turned that into raw carbon mesh, and I can throw that in there. And this will make, where's the advanced machine block? This will make this stuff, the carbon plate. And you also need the carbon plate for the the nano suit armor, which is like a really cool electrical powered armor, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Some for the force fields. There's some for what else? What else does it use it in? Hybrid solar panels. Multi-tool. I don't even know what half this stuff is. Capacitor upgrades. Oh, superconductor cover. Cool. I think you also need to use it for nuclear reactors. I can't quite remember, but the compressor is kind of your next step after you get all these other machines. And I also need it to make mixed metal ingots, which then compress to advanced alloy, which is one of the main ingredients in a lot of the advanced machinery and also the nuclear reactors. So now we have a compressor. That's fun. I also got this charging bench that will charge your tools, and it also stores stuff like a battery. It's somewhat useful. You can put a whole bunch of items down on the bench at the same time. So if you say you have an inventory full of tools, just pop them here and they'll all charge eventually. So that's pretty much what I've done so far with the industrial craft. Okay, so what else have I done? I've been messing around with Thaumcraft. This is a research table, and this is a workbench, arcane workbench, I think that's what it's called. And I got a magic wand somewhere, I don't know where I put it. I don't even know what this thing is supposed to do. I think I have to research spells or something. And I got a cauldron. And I was like throwing shit in there. I tried to like get a cow in there, but it didn't really work too well. But it would have been kind of funny. That's a throwback to one of my old videos, for those of you who remember. But that's what I've been doing, and I think I'm going to cut it here for now. There's not much else going on. But next episode, we are going to mess around with power armor. This stuff. It's from the modular power suits mod. And I wish I could show you all the stuff here. But basically, we're going to make a tinker table. We're going to make the power armor, and then we're going to have fun with it. We're going to install, and it's modifiable, so you can install armor plating in it, and you can choose how heavy the plating is versus how much protection it gives you. And you can also install a lot of modules in the armor. You can have a fucking plasma cannon in your glove. Yeah, like, seriously, you shoot plasma at shit. It's amazing. And there's also a lot of other things. There's mods for the glove that give you basically all the tools in the game in that one glove. You can use that. There's parachutes on the armor so you can avoid fall damage. There's a jetpack. There's so much good stuff, and I can't wait to get started with that. So that's what we're going to be tinkering around with next episode. So until then, this is Drackle, and I will see you guys later.